right. Good evening. Happy Friday. Post Worlds. Ascendancy TV is now live again. It seems like it's been forever, but it's only been about a week or so. So tonight we have Neal from the Mega Milk Union against Taylor from NJO. And we've got an assault at the satellite array with the Resistance versus the Republic. So this should be interesting. Um, So we'll see how this is going to play out. So let's look at some lists real quick while they are getting set up. And our first player, Neal, on the left, on the red side, has resistance with Poe Dameron, trigger happy flyboy, so the 7-point Poe. And let's see here. Let's look at the cards, shall we? All right, so Poe Dameron, after you perform an action, you may spend a charge, a recurring charge, to perform a white action treating it as red. So lock and focus. He has heroic. He has Ferrosphere paint. He has shield upgrade, the S foils, of course, and proton torpedoes. In addition to that, we've got Neen Num uh, coming in at I5. After you gain a stress token, if there is an enemy ship in your front arc at range 0 to 1, you may remove that stress token. All right, looks like they're rolling off, and Taylor will be player 1. All right, so let's mark that. And Neen has shield upgrade and proton rockets along with the foils. So nice, simple build. Also at I5, we have Eloasti, Born to Ill. After you reveal a red Talon roll, left or right. If you have 2 or fewer stress, treat it as white. Also with heroic, marksmanship, the foils, and heavy laser cannon. And rounding out his resistance list, Vanessa Doza at I4, also in the T-70 X-Wing. While you perform a missile or torpedo attack, you may treat the front arc requirement as rear arc for that attack. If you do, treat the range requirement as 1 to 2. So popular to see barrage rockets, for example, and instead of 2 to 3 range on that out the front, it would be 1 to 2. But this particular Vanessa is running heroic, S foils, and HLC. So not going to see the HLC out the back, but keeping it simple for the sake of simplicity. And then on Taylor's or Rich's side, I guess. Sorry, Taylor, Rich. I'm screwing that up already. Wow. Okay, Rich. Yeah. Hmm. Boy, oh boy. I am just messing that up. Apologies across the board. We have got Siege of Coruscant Oddball. We have got Kickback Siege of Coruscant. We have Siege of Coruscant Jag and Axe with Hawk in the Z95 with fire control system, synced console, and plasma torps. Um, let's look at Hawk real quick because that's not a Z95 we see very often. At the start of the end phase, each friendly ship at range 0 to 1 that has revealed a maneuver speed of 3 to 5 may gain a strain token to perform a barrel roll or boost action. Interesting. Fire control system, synced console, and plasma torpedoes. So passing the target locks all around, and then of course click in the no, not the Torrent. I want to say Torrent. Nimbus V-Wing. There we go. So while a ship you have locked at range 1 to 3 defends or performs an attack, you may spend a charge, which is 1 charge recurring per round, to prevent range bonuses from being applied. So you can prevent them from gaining the range 1 bonus against somebody or the range 3 bonus. Again, with Sync Console, Besh, Dedicated, and R3. The Siege of Coruscant ships, I think many of us are familiar with those, so I'm not going to touch on those too terribly much. So it looks like we made some nice, easy, slow progress up the board kind of feeling each other out, it looks like. So, not committing too much per se yet. So let's make sure we've got a good picture here. All right. Yes, that is Rich Polly. So, yep, I screwed up the names earlier, and that's on me because I'm a dork, apparently. Oh well, what can I say? Oh, this is Taylor. Oh, okay, interesting. Thank you for that, Kat. I will fix the overhead. Must be a sub situation, so thank you. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. All right, so back to dials. And there we go. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'm not used to not seeing no Temin either, but it's kind of fun. So good stuff. All right, we're gonna, yes, playing around, and it looks like Taylor has the initiative again. So let's make sure that everything looks right. Yep, looks good. Okay. And if you guys see anything wrong with the colors, etc. on the overlay, let me know. I think I figured that out finally, but you know. Okay, why is the chat doing this? All right, we'll do this. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so coming off of Worlds. All right, let's see. Do-do-do-do. So coming off of Worlds, had a blast meeting a lot of people for the first time face to face, getting to put names and voices to faces, and just getting to experience that. Saw a lot of Republic. In fact, Republic won the Worlds this year. Not surprised given some of the beef and whatnot. So it's amazing. It was a fun experience. But in talking to the two players, Neal over on the Mega Milk side apparently caught the con crud. So just keep it digital, right? Um, it happens. Thankfully, I'm not showing any effects from that, but give it time. We'll see how that plays out. All right, so it looks like we're going to converge at the bottom of the board and choose violence, and we'll see how this plays out. Ah, yes, thank you, Kat. I see that now. So, yep, juggling all the things. So, but yeah, got to meet Neal, got to meet Kat and the crew briefly. So that was very cool. All right, so no shots from Poe, and then we go to the fives on Taylor's side. Let's see what we get. Interesting. All right. Must have been no shots on the fives. So is he going to shoot? Looks like Elo has click at range 3, unobstructed, and we are going to have that shot. So, all right, rolls hit crit, not a bad roll. Let's see what Taylor gets on the greens. Rolling 4 with an evade. Interesting. Little surprised that he was rolling 5. It didn't look like it was obstructed, but oh, we'll see. All right, now click is definitely range 3. Hawk is range 3 obstructed. So who you shoot? Well, let's see. We roll 2 eyeballs. Probably going to spend that focus, I assume. Yep, spends that focus. And still okay. Wow. Some good greens so far. Let's see if those can keep up. All right. And click, it looks like, is going to take the next shot. Let's come in a little bit, see if that makes it a little easier to see. Oh yeah, okay, I see that slightly obstructed there. No? Yep, he is going to shoot. All right. And just 1. And plenty of evades and squiggles and all that. Okay. Any other 4s on the Republic side? Doesn't look like it. So does Vanessa have a shot? Oh, yes. Okay. And no shots. So not a lot of shooting there. I think Resistance is going to get 3. It looks like 3 objectives for Assault, and the Republic will get 2. But we'll wait to see what they put on the scoreboard before we change the overlay, because goodness knows I've been wrong multiple times. Hmm. I think they're looking at that again. Yeah, it should be 3 to 2. Yep, they caught it. Good. I don't like having to jump in and do the captain. Hey, did you see that? Did you miss that? It's no fun, right? I'd rather let them play, but we do want to make sure the game state and the scoring state is correct. So if somebody has earned the point, we do want to make sure they get it. But they caught it. I don't have to deal with it. And everybody was happy and there was much rejoicing. So, all right. So for those of you who are watching or listening and went to Worlds, how was it? Was it good for you guys? I had a blast personally, even though I really did not perform very well and my greens stayed home from the trip. So what can you do, right? You have fun, you meet people, you get tickets, you get prizes, and you just roll with the flow. So It was awesome. Yes, I would do it again. I plan to do it again, even if there is, God forbid, no X-Wing next year. I'll do some BattleTech, I'll do some Aerodome, I'll find something to do. I won't do Shatterpoint. I'm not a big fan of putting models together, but I have gotten into the painting a little bit, so can do that with the BattleTech stuff. But I don't think we'll have to worry about that. I suspect that X-Wing will be in full force next year. So, and even if I don't get an invite, I'll hit the LCQ, I'll hit the unconventional warfare or other side events, just have fun and have a blast. Meet more people, meet people I met this year, have a joyful reunion, all the good stuff, right? So, 400 of us, yes. Yes, there were at least 400, right? Because we had 311 in the world's day one. Seven of those came to us from the last chance qualifier. We had over 100 in the last chance qualifier. And who knows how many people doing the side events, right? So I know many people doubled up on those, but if it was closer to 500, I would not be surprised. In fact, I don't know if anybody noticed, but there were signs saying Armada has been moved to a different location, right? And they were shuttling people to that other location. All right, looks like Jag is rolling in, nice and easy. But yeah, I think AMG should be pleasantly surprised. Although, given the number of invites, I don't know, that they should be too surprised by it. I would hope that they would have sort of expected it, but yeah, I unfortunately I wasn't there the previous year, but being the first year after all the COVID breaks and all that, I understand it wasn't as big as we had hoped, but this year it was phenomenal. So, had a blast. I think I played one American in day one of Worlds. The rest were non-American. So, two Canadians from different sides of the Canadian country, so Montreal and Vancouver area. Played a gentleman from Singapore, not XY, it was Lee, I believe, and played Onyx Squadron leader himself, Rob Crumb. So I don't think it was Jeff I played. I think it was Mark and Don from Canada. But I could go check the standings. I don't recall, but everybody was awesome. Um, did not have a bad experience at all. Even in doubles, was able to connect with Goombi, and we formed a team and just had a blast. Didn't do very well, but hey, that was the weekend, right? So just had a blast. And I think for me, one of aside from meeting the people, and yes, we're not talking about the game. It's an NCX tradition, I guess, right? Um, but for me, one of the exciting things was being able to pass tickets on that I didn't need or wasn't sure I was going to use, right? So, um, Fran from Madrid, Spain, was there with some of his Spanish buddies, including the Spanish qualifier open winner, who apparently had a really good showing and made top cut and all that good stuff. But um, he was, we played his team in doubles, and he was just a couple tickets short of being able to get templates. So I had a few I wasn't sure I was going to use. So, it's always good to be able to help people get what they want, right? Uh, so, and I don't say that to prop myself up necessarily, more of, hey, this is the community we're in. It's an awesome community, right? That's the point more than anything, right? We look out for each other, generally speaking, for the most part. I know there's been a few small, I don't know, kerfluffles or conflicts, I guess you could say, or controversies, but you know, it those happen when you get that many people together. You're never going to have everybody in total agreement, but it's always good to just be able to help support your community, especially those who traveled from so far away, to help them take back tangible memories, not just, you know, memories and pictures and whatnot. So, um, but I did see that James and the GSP crew put out a survey to provide feedback for the judges. And I think that was shared in the NCX chat as well. So for those of you who went to Worlds, please find that. Oh, well, we got a bump. So red focus, I assume. Um, yeah, everybody is great and a joy to play with. Yeah. The only real downside I had was my greens, and even the sparkly watermelon green dice, they 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 didn't like me this weekend. They stayed home, so that's okay. It happens. But yeah, I mean, I thought the judges did a phenomenal job, both in communication, in planning, and moving things along as best they can. I mean, sure, we got started late day one, but you have 300 plus people you've got to check in, you've got to check lists, you've got to give participation stuff out to, then you've got to pair them, and you know, they did a great job. So if you were there and can get to that survey, fill it out, please. Give them that feedback. Even the small things that might not have been good in your eyes, or whatever the case is, right? Give them the honest feedback. Let them know if there's something they can improve on, in your opinion, tell them, right? Because that's how these things continue growing and getting better and just being awesome. So, okay, soapbox over, I guess. We're going to get into some violence here, and oh my goodness, this is going to get bloody. Um, okay, so this is just a backstreet brawl. Uh, we're doing objectives, I guess, but what is Neen up here gonna do with that rock in his face? That's kind of a rough spot to be in, but we'll see. Okay, Poe, range one, bullseye. What are we doing? What are we doing? Who we targeting? Do you go for oddball? I think you go for oddball, right? All right, here we go. He is going for oddball, it looks like. Oof, it's a pretty good roll. Spend your lock, and do you spend it on one or two? Hmm. Oh, he went into the torrent. Okay, so interesting. He did spin the lock, and he went into kickback. So one hit into kickback, is that right? Well, let's see what they do here. Maybe he's looking at the Born for This triggers. Nope, he's just going to take the one. All right, off to the overlay we go, and that should now be updated. All right, what's next? So now the fives to Taylor. So that would be oddball and kickback, right? Yes, jousting these arcs is a bold move. But maybe Resistance is one of the few factions that can legitimately do it and be okay. So he started with kickback, and what are we doing? Born for This, gonna take Axe's focus. when Axe could shoot a barrage rocket? No. Is he taking wolves? He is. Interesting. Okay. He's taking wolf's token. And, oh boy, that might be a heroic trigger. He forgot heroic. Uh-oh. Well, it's a May. All right, so Poe takes 3 shields. And, well, Jag or Oddball shoots, rolls hit crit, and Poe gets 1. Is he going to spend it? He is going to spend it to not take more damage. Okay. All right, that's the 5s on the Republic side. And now we're going to go range 1 from Neen into Hawk. Range 1. Okay. Well, that's not the greatest roll. Keeping it. And he's debating, do I take the shield? He's going to spend the focus. Okay, that makes sense. And, well, what do you do here with LO? Who's he going at? Hit crit. And who's he targeting? He's rolling 3 dice, so, well, whoever it was rolled out of it. It could have been any of the, well, it was either Oddball or Axe. Maybe he was trying to get that focus off of Axe, but okay. And we have a range 1 on Elo from Click. Okay. Who's he shooting? Oh, he was shooting at Elo. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I see what he did. That was the range 0. Got it. So rolling 2, and Elo is, or was that Neen? That must have been Neen. It was. Neen takes a shield. Okay. All right, who's next? All right, Vanessa is going to go at, oh boy. Well, he started going into the torrent. And so do you continue the focus fire? What are we doing? Looking at triggers for Click. Okay. He's going to spend a charge and prevent the range 1 bonus into Oddball, it looks like. Okay. So 3v1. And we roll an eyeball and a blank and a hit. Okay. Well, and he evades. Not what you were hoping for. And then we go to the threes. We have Jag and we have Axe. I think Poe is going to be hit by a barrage rocket is my guess. If you've already taken 3 of the 4 shields off, I think that's got to be your target. There we go. Oh, and he has bullseye. And he has bullseye with Deadeye shot. Ooh. Well. Oh no. Spend a charge, I assume? Where's all his charges? Must be on that side. He's going to re-roll because of bullseye. And spend that focus, I assume, for 3. Into Poe. Okay. And Poe gets double evade, so just loses that shield. Shield's down on the poster. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. All right, so I think now Jag into Vanessa, and ouch. Yeah, he's gonna spend it with Born for this. Oh my. Ouch. So Vanessa gets 2, rolls 2, and only takes 2 shields. Yes. What did you see? Born for this, only defense. Yes, it is. Let me jump into that channel real quick. Hey guys,
Yeah.
just real quick, Born for this, I assume is what you use to bring the focus to Wolf over. That's only defense.
Oh, it is when you defend. I'm sorry. I messed
So,
up that.
Yeah.
so only 1 shield on Vanessa then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this goes away.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry about that.
no worries.
Oh, when you defend. I'm
Just
sorry.
making sure we're good. So thank you. Good call, Adrian. Thank you for that. I don't know Born for this well, so it helps when somebody sees something and I can double check that and jump in and ask. So appreciate that. All right, so oh boy, this is going to be interesting on the points. I think this one at the bottom is going to go to the Republic, and so oh boy, 2-1 maybe. Okay, yeah, 2-1. We are tied at 4. Going into the next round, 5. Oh, okay. Where did we get the third one? 1, 2. Is that one? Oh, maybe? No? No, it is 4. Yep. Okay. All right. So we're heading into round 4. And this will get interesting. Are we just K-turning? Although Wolf shouldn't K-turn because he may end up on the rock if he does that. Yeah, and you know, speaking of all the triggers, right? Especially when you're not flying a faction you're used to, um, it's tough. And this particular list has a lot of triggers. I'll have to see if I can grab a game with Taylor on FO. Um, so that'll be fun. What do we know what Taylor likes to fly on FO? Out of curiosity. I mean, there's not like a plethora of options, right? You've got FOs, you've got SFs, you've got the Zeiss shuttle, you've got the Whispers, and the Von Reg interceptor. So, I mean, there's only so many permutations you can actually do, but it is a good faction, although probably not the most ideal against Republic. At least not this Republic list. You have to play a lot more cagey. Yeah, the clones do have a lot of little triggers. That is absolutely true. I tried the 3 arc Padme Anakin list once or twice, and too many triggers for me. Just and medium-sized bases. Just it didn't feel like something that I could get a handle on easily. I fly a lot of Empire, a lot of FO. I've flown large bases quite a bit. The medium bases have always screwed up my head a little bit. So, even when flying Empire or even First Order, like I one Xi shuttle, for example, or one Reaper. Um, Although I do miss the Reapers on the little bases with the hard ones that were white and all the good stuff they had, but it's okay. I think they've proven terrifying enough as it is. So, especially when you're supporting somebody like Jendon. Yeah, good problems to have, right? Fun Police. Okay, Crispy's Fun Police. Nice. I've tried that one too. Hollow is not a ship I do well with. Um, Von Reg I've gotten pretty okay with. I love flying quick draw. The FOs are fun. I like the silencers. I've been messing around with those lately. So, a lot of fun stuff. A lot of fun stuff. Nightwing, do you know if Taylor has been extended the FO Discord that Crispy has set up? If not, we should probably get that to him. He'd probably enjoy that. The BB-8 Hater Club. Um, but exclusively First Order, talk list, talk, just have fun with it. So he might enjoy that if he's not in there already. Okay, nice hard turn there with the two, avoiding the rocks, getting a shot maybe, and here comes Axe, just nice and simple. Okay, are you on that Discord at all? If not, let me know and I'll shoot him the link when I get done here and remember. So yeah, we'll make sure he joins the true fun police, right? The FO first order, best order, right? It was funny though. I have to admit that at Worlds, when Isophane was handing out the Onyx Squadron alt art packs, um, I was there when Crispy opened his, and it had a BB-8 in it. Poor guy. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, let's send it to him. But yeah, Crispy opened his pack and had a BB-8 in it, and yeah, that's perfect. And being the good team player I am, I told him, if that's not something you want, I will take it off your hands to get it out of your sight. So I was gifted a BB-8 alt art. So, but Isophane also set me up with a box or two that I was able to bring back with me for local prize support. Um, and so I'll be doing that too. But yeah, I thought that was just absolutely ironic and just perfect, right? So, all right. So probably a round of positioning a little bit, coming around the corner nice and easy, clears that stress, I assume. Yep, good deal. All right, I don't think you can bank boost there, but focus is probably your best bet. And here comes, is that Neen? That's Neen. And he does hit the rock. So Neen is going to take at least one and takes a second. Okay. Well, he was in a tough spot, kind of had to do something. Um, so that should be a second shield. There we go. He got it. So Neen has two shields, I'm showing. Poe has shields down. And Vanessa has. No. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. And damage here, we've got one damage on kickback. All right. Well, this is going to be an interesting round, so that should be a stress for Oddball. Uh, hold on. I hate doing this. Hey guys, quick question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oddball did a 4K, is that right?
Yes.
So how did Oddball move the lock?
Oddball's ability. After you
Oddball's
fully
ability.
execute a red maneuver, perform a red action, you can choose a friendly ship at 0 to 3,
Oh, gotcha.
and an
Okay.
enemy ship 0 to 1. If
Kind
that ship gains a lock.
okay. Don't forget the stress on him though.
Yes, yes.
All right. Thanks, guys. I'm not as familiar with some of the Republic stuff, so just wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something, and obviously I was. Carry on.
Yeah. What do I want to do here?
Yeah, it is good. Yep. Not as familiar with some of these things, so, it's like, oh, okay. And he does have a stress. Good. Okay. And nice little hard with kickback. Nice. He is. He is very awesome for that. So, oh, nice. He's going to barrel roll. Is he going to link that into a red evade? Hmm. Barrel rolling right into Venice's range one. Hmm. Yep. Bump focus into lock. That's beautiful. Oh, oh boy. That could be a sandwich of doom. After you perform a barrel roll, you may perform a red action. If you do before you perform it, gain a strain token treated as white. Gotcha. So what did, okay. He must have had the lock. Got it. Look at me learning all the Republic stuff. I still don't want to fly it, but that makes my head hurt. Although I guess I shouldn't talk too much. I played the 4 Juke Phantoms back in the day. So, all right, we're going range 1 with Poe. Let's see what we get. Range 1 into Kickback. Okay, Kickback has 1 card on him. And, ooh, I think you spend? Yeah, he's spending. Okay. 2 dice. All right, so what is that? 3? Yeah, 3 onto Kickback. So Kickback should be on 2. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it could get nerfed with some of these arcs and all of that, but I would think if they're going to do that, they would probably do it with a points update coming up, and we just got one. So, that's I think one of the big questions coming out of Worlds is, are we going to get a new season point update? Okay, 4 dice, 1 crit, 1 hit, 1 eye. Yeah, I could see Oddball and Jag up to 5. But even so, what if you just bumped one of them, like Jag up to 5, right? And then is it one piece that needs to move or is it 2 pieces? I don't know. Ooh, that's a good roll. A little less loadout on the 3-pointers, possibly. I could see that. I think the 2. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. That could be a dead hawk, could it not? 2 shields hit crit. Yep, that could be a dead hawk. I don't know. SOC oddball at 6. That's almost unplayable. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's hawk. So hawk goes boom. All right. And we'll move him down in the list. Okay. So it should be 7 to 4 at the moment. Yeah. I, that's one of the conundrums that I think Wolf is fine. I think Wolf is fine. Jag does amplify a little bit, but you know, boosting Jag to 5, maybe Oddball to 5, and you can't run as much stuff. So, I don't know. Okay, you do have the lock. Depends on who you're shooting, right? Who's Oddball shooting? Is it Poe? Should be Poe. Yep, it's Poe. But I think the... Oh, that's a horrible reroll. Ugh. So Poe is... Does he remember heroic? Is he going to remember heroic? He is not. I know. I think Neal is under the weather, and so he's probably not thinking right. So I get it. I do. But that's a May trigger, so I can't jump in on that. And he re-rolled with the lock. Yeah. So 2. takes one on who? Elo or Vanessa? Vanessa. Okay. Yeah, I think oddball at 6 is too much. I'll mention it to him when we're done because I'll pop in and thank him for letting us watch, obviously. But yeah, that's one you kick yourself on a little bit. Okay, so who's shooting? Got a range one shot, it looks like. Vanessa into kickback. 1-1. Yeah. Okay. It's tough. Oh, double shot coming. All right, who you going at? Well, Elo is undamaged, so 3 to Elo. Oh, ouch. Hit crit. That hurts. And you're going to have to spend that focus? No. Don't have a focus. You spent it. So 3 shields. Yeah, the SL cards mixed with the custom cards just is a little bit of a balancing nightmare and conundrum. And I get it. If I've said it before myself, I'm not sure I would want to keep playing if we didn't have the custom cards, but at the same time, okay. Oh, geez. Double crit at Poe at range 2. Oh, geez. Ouch. Poor Poe. What is it going to be? Direct hit. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Neal's going to kick himself when he realizes heroic. All right. And this is going to be a barrage rocket, I am sure. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Taking his time, making sure he understands what's on the card. Smart. And is he going to do the barrage? Oh, he's making sure he has enough charges. And he's doing the barrage. 3 into Poe. If he gets all 3, that will do it. No reroll. Spend the focus and maybe? Oh dear. Oh dear. That will be the end of the Poe Man. That's 7 points. Yep. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, they have to be careful with how they change those points for the standard loadout cards. I, Honestly, I'm kind of the opinion that starter pack Vader at 6 is probably worth 7. Boy Vader probably okay at 6. Custom Vader, I don't know. Does he go down to 6 or do you leave him at 7? Maybe a season or half a season at 6. I don't know. Drop some loadout on him so he can't have all the toys. But I don't know. All right, and now figure out there's at least one. Uh, it's going to be at least 1-1 on the objectives, I think. Let's see what they do. maybe not. 2-0. 2-1. Hmm. Yeah, that might be out. That's out. So there. Let's shift the angle just a bit and see how that works for everybody. Okay. Oh, Neal had the initiative. I should probably change that round. Yeah, small thing, right? 20 minutes left. It's 13-7, and I think the Republic has probably a good win percentage now because those X-wings are in a tough spot, I think. So where does Click go? Does Click just come around? Does Jag have the R5 R4P? He does. So does Jag go like 4, make it a white, get in range of that far objective and just get the points, shoot out his butt, and maybe be close enough to grab both of those and hold those down? We shall see. Oh, Vader at 5 would be fun. Um, tell you what. How about um, it wasn't the starter pack Vader, but oh, there was. Yeah, I agree, Kat. Let's actually send some love to Scum and CIS. Scum and Scum 2.0, shall we? Um, I'd love to see some standard loadouts for Scum and First Order. Uh, what other CIS needs a little love too. Um, although there are some good CIS players out there and they're making do, so it's just a matter of what your mix is, right? Um, I think Republic, Resistance, Rebels, Empire, they're all in a good spot. So, you know, that's what, 4 of the 7 factions. So, First Order either needs a few new pilots to play with, some standard loadouts. Can you imagine what kind of fun they could have with a standard loadout Kylo in the Silencer or Whisper? Even maybe in the Upsilon shuttle? Um, standard loadout Quick Draw could be fun. Yeah. Although First Order could get, I suppose they could do that Knights of Ren shuttle, although that's not really exciting. The TIE Dagger would be fun. What other ships does the Resistance have that they could put in, right? Do we really want recycled B-Wings? I guess. Um, the T80, the T85, I guess, could be fun. Um, although that would be you'd have to be careful with that if it's really truly supposed to be an overpowered kind of experimental ship. But I don't know. I don't know enough of the backing lore for the sequels to speak confidently or competently. Okay, gonna take the red focus. Not the worst place to be. I actually wouldn't mind if we got like the Lambda re-released, if we brought the Epsilon out of jail and extended hell, right? Some of those ships could use a little tweaking with the loadouts and the points. I don't think Tavson is worth 8. I think Tavson 7 might be okay with him. Some of the other Upsilons, I don't think you want to do it where you can run triple Upsilons. Um, although, would it really be as oppressive as it was? Give us back the gunboat. Yes, absolutely. We did see stirrings of that last year. Um, what else could we bring back? the E-wings have now made an appearance in Ahsoka, so we could see E-wings on the table. Give us maybe a couple new pilots in a card pack for E-wings. Um, they did give us triple VCX is a thing, yeah, yeah, and it's got better arc coverage, time on target with the turrets than the Epsilons do. Um, so I don't know. A lot of that extended stuff had some really wonky lore behind it, but some really fun ships. I mean, even like Forlom and Zuckuss and those ships. I mean, we know they're we never saw them, but we saw their pilots. So the G1A, the Shadowcaster, bring that baby back. We saw that too, right? Shadowcaster needs some love. I love that ship. That's a great ship. So quad jumpers, they were in the movies. Well, they were in the movie, got blown up in The Force Awakens, and then they were in what, The Mandalorian, or I can't remember which. Andor, maybe? Was it Andor? Oh dear. Nothing worse than having a ship fall on the floor and the pegs break and you have to figure out how to drill or glue it. And those big ones like the VCXs, they've got a weird support anyway, so it just makes it tough. Okay, so we did the Talon roll, it looks like. Oh my goodness. I love it. Oh my goodness. I must be getting old or something. It feels like it's past my bedtime. And no comments from those who met me at Worlds. Yes, I have the silver hair. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm that old. But yeah, I am that old. I did hit a milestone birthday this year, so it's a nice round number. Okay, so what are we going to see here? All right, well, we've got range one at Vanessa. I got the grays when I was in my 30s, actually before I hit my 30s. And so it's just, my dad was the same, right? So my hair has gone silvery, silvery. And so now that I've grown it out, working from home and being able to, uh, it's just like silver. I think someone threw like Silver Fox nickname at me, and it was kind of funny. It's funny you say that. Get the silver over the bald. My dad has really thick, great hair still. Ooh, fuel leak on Vanessa. And uh-oh, a direct hit triggers fuel leak, triggers a dead ship. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a dead ship. But on my mom's side of the family, my grandfather, my maternal grandfather, was, I don't want to say fully bald, but he had some hair along the side, and um, so that's 4 points. Yeah, that's 4 points. And my uncle, my mom's brother, his hair thinned really quickly. My brother's hair thinning. I got my dad's hair genes apparently, so along with his metabolism. So you know, it goes both ways. I got some good, I got some bad. You throw it all together, and what do you have? The facts of life. So, but whatever your genetics throw at you, just go with grace and dignity, right? I mean, you know, there's only so much you can do. I'm not one for the whole vanity thing. I mean, it is what it is. So, oh boy, who's getting plastered now? Let's see. Uh-oh. Elo is lost shields. Is going to take a panicked. Okay. Did he take all of that? Hit, crit, crit? No, just one. Okay. So that was Elo. He lost his shields. He's down to two hull. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, he took it all. And a fuel leak. Oh, Elo. Well, oh dear. Yeah, genetics and all that is an interesting thing. So enjoy the full head of hair while you still have it, and I hope it stays with you for quite a while. But my brother can grow a full length goatee, blah blah blah. I'm not so fortunate that way, so I don't get all the facial hair coming in quite as well, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the full head of hair over the facial hair any day. All right, who we shooting at? Must be oddball. And we just get one, spend it for two. No? Yes? Oh, we must have been going into Jag. Two into Jag, okay. So Jag will take one, it looks like. So Jag takes one. Is that, is that right? Looks like it. Unless. Yeah. Well, I have a feeling this game is going to be over soon, unfortunately for Neal. But you should be able to learn something from every game you play, win or lose. And oh my, that's a good shot. Three hits. Okay. Neen into Jag. Okay. Shields down. Should have a damage card, I thought, from the previous, but I don't think it's going to matter long term. So we'll just let it be. And you're going into Neen, who has two shields down. Elo, probably Elo, and ouch. That's not a good shot. Spend it for one and gets it to live. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Little green dice luck was bound to come around. So we're going to get one objective down here. That'll be contested. That will be contested. No, that'll be Jags. And I think there's one down here somewhere. Yep, he got two. Okay. 19-7 going into what should be the final round We only have 6 minutes left anyway. I would say this is looking like it's going to be a decisive victory for NJO and Taylor flying the Republic. So if you had your non-existent betting on Taylor, congrats, you get non-existent winnings. I'm too lazy and whatnot to figure out how to do all that stuff right now. I haven't even figured out the intro for this thing, so it's whatever. It's more about just making sure somebody can stream some games for folks and record them for YouTube and let people, see them both for their own learning edification as well as scouting later on and just more content for the channel, right? I mean, that's why Greg does this in a lot of ways. It's just fun. So, and I appreciate you guys checking in and chatting and just keeping things going. It makes for a less lonely time when you're doing this by yourself. That's for sure. So, and I'll tell you guys, anytime I'm streaming, if anybody wants to participate and just chat as we go, and even if you're a teammate of one of the players, that's fine. I mean, you know, just be upfront about it, and it's okay to have that bias. I don't care, you know. So, deseed, deseed. I'm not following the acronym there, deseed, or I'm just tired and I'm missing it. So, fill me in. What am I missing? Disconnect. Gotcha. All right. Thank you. So pause the timer while we get Taylor back. So, all right. Let me just hop over there and uh-oh, looks like Taylor, you dropped.
Yeah, I had a connection issue.
Yeah, no worries. I had stopped the clock, Neal, so just FYI.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, I did. So, not sure it will matter long run, but I mean, you shouldn't be penalized for the disconnect by having the time run out on you. So, all right. So it's been a fun game though so far. Good job, guys.
Yeah, I always hate it when I make those little mistakes in there though. Like I forget like a trigger in the wrong spot.
It's
Mm.
okay.
And I get nervous when I'm on TTS, and this is actually the first time I've ever been on stream. So
Yeah,
I'm like, oh,
but see, my stream is just we're casual, we're just playing, right? It's not like,
yeah.
the big official stuff and the big boys. Nah. I just want you to play and have fun, just be yourself, right?
Oh, I gotta choose a color again, don't I?
Yeah, I think you were blue. So, all right, I'll jump back out.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Oh, yeah, all the time, right? First couple, and the first time I did it live, it was like, what am I doing? So, it's like I'm not worthy, and TTS makes it easy. You just play. You don't have to worry about bumps and everything else. So we'll start the time again. And I know there are some people who just refuse to play on stream, and I get it. So, all right, back to Taylor for first player. That's why when I do this, it's more of just, hey, if you want me to stream, it's all good, right? I'm not going to give you a room to go to. You guys set it up. You tell me what it is. I'll jump in, introduce myself. We'll get you going. I hop out. You do your thing. I'm not even here unless there's like a need for a must trigger or something that the captain's. I absolutely would be up to streaming another game. It just depends on when it is, right? Um, I have my game tomorrow. Um, so yeah, I mean, you can shoot me a message in chat or hit me up here. Doesn't matter. I don't mind. And if I can do it, absolutely will. After this match, oh my God, it's already 11, almost 11:30 for me. Yeah, we can do that. So, um, yeah, I am East Coast. I wasn't up until about 2.5 years ago. I was West Coast. So, but yeah, I think we can make that work. Just get me your lists and the room details, and we'll we'll get it done for you. So, all right. Which match do we have after this? Okay. I think there's only one more game in this series left. It looks like Liam beat Nathan. So, okay. Yeah. And there's no pressure. If your opponent isn't up for it, um, it's not a big deal, right? I never want anybody to feel pressure to do it, especially last minute. So, you know, if it doesn't happen this time, you just hit me up, and if I can, I'll stream another game of yours in the future too. All right, let's see what we've got going here. We've got ships moving, making a mess. All right, looks like we're going to get some shots. And what do we have? We're rolling. Oh my. Hit, crit, eyeball, spend the focus. Double evades. Nice. So Neen is going to lose a shield. That's the best scenario for him. Down to one. Okay. Oh, wait. No, that was on Elo. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, well, Elo will get to shoot, but that will definitely seal it, if there was no doubt. Okay. Stop the buzzer. Okay, what do we have going? We have kickback. Okay. Oh, shot into Jag, so takes a damage. Gotcha. Jag takes a damage. All right. And now we're going into oddball. Oddball has not been touched yet. Oof. Interestingly, it looks like that game in the series, that last game, will be the deciding game. If I'm reading this right, Neal will lose this. It will be 3-3 straight up, and that last game will be the deciding factor for the series. So, ooh, okay. Crit and 2 eyeballs. No, yeah, no pressure, right? For either of you, really. Ooh, and marksmanship. Okay. Hit, crit, crit. Going into jag or oddball. So, couple shields, right? Oh, didn't have marksmanship on that. No proton rocket? Oh, okay, 4. Gotcha. So 3 shields onto jag are gone. Got it. No, oddball. Dang. Oh, doing it again. Right? Yeah. Just play the game. No pressure. Just do what you do, and it's good. All right. So we get 3 more objective points. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And I think that's it. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. Let me know, Ladrian, if we're able to stream. I'm going to move us to the see you later, and um, there we go. Yes, thank you for watching.